Alright, so in the last video we made this map that shows where people's hometowns are from. A lot of people from California, a few people from the Mediterranean Sea, and a bunch of people from this one specific region of China. So we're going to go back to our map and we're going to think about why it might be the case that this data isn't quite believable. And you might want to look at people's longitudes and latitudes. So if you hover over any of these data points, it gives you a longitude and latitude. So San Bernardino is going to be roughly 33 and negative 117. So if we scroll over here, we can look at people's longitudes and latitudes and take note of what they might be. And we're going to think about how crowdsourcing data might become an issue and might cause data to be not quite so believable. So just a hint on why one of the questions asks you why there might be an issue with some of this data. And it's just a matter of looking at longitudes, latitudes, and coming up with a theory on why some of this data is not quite as accurate as we might believe. If we wanted to create another map, we can create a map of map helper, the longitude and latitudes of everyone's school. So select latitude of school and longitude of school. Map that out. And the way we phrased it in the form was we wanted everyone to put CSUSB as their school. Some people might have inferred it in a different way. Some people might have thought it meant their high school or their previous school. But that's okay. If we look, a lot of people did put San Bernardino as their high school. A student put somewhere in what looks like the San Francisco Bay Area as their school. That's all probably believable as someone just misunderstood the question. We come over here and we remember we had a student from Saudi Arabia, so they probably just put their previous school in for their location. We have some more people putting the Mediterranean Sea, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say I don't think there are schools that exist in the actual Mediterranean Sea itself. So these data points might have a little bit of an issue with them. And we have two students who've labeled their school as a specific area in China. Again, looking at the longitude and latitudes, there might be something suspect about it. And then this school in particular looks very suspect. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't believe that there is a school that exists in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So we have a map of where everyone put their schools as, and we're going to take a screenshot of this and include this in our lab notebook. We're going to think about what exactly is going on here and why this data might not be totally believable or why it might be completely believable. And we're going to go through and we're going to answer the questions in the actual lab regarding these maps. Okay, so next video I'm going to be going over the last couple of things in the lab that you're going to need to go through. And then you guys are going to be able to hopefully finish the lab. And if you guys have any questions, you're going to contact me as soon as those questions come up. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.